Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Jabbo here, bringing you the next episode of my Leicester City Career Mode Challenge on FIFA 16. Today we take on, in the Champions League, once again Sevilla, and we need to win that game desperately. We also have Manchester United at home and Swansea away in the league as we start the month of December. Kante, as you know, is out injured, so we've got to try and get another one of the players in form. Let's just quickly simulate to the first game of the episode and jump straight into it. Right then guys, for this first match against Sevilla, it's a top versus bottom clash in the group, and the lineups are this. Sevilla's key players, as we know, are Iborra in CDM, and obviously Kevin Gamero up front on his own in a 4-5-1 formation or a 4-2-3-1, whichever way you look at it. Us, on the other hand, we are away for this game. We have Schmeichel in goal, Simpson, Heath, Moore and Fuchs at the back, all Brighton in CDM along with Drinkwater, Mahrez and Gray in Cam, and then Joa and Vardy up front. We come on the attack. Attempt to anyway, with 15 minutes played, the ball gets put out for a throw-in, taken by Mahrez, thrown into Danny Simpson, plays it over to Mahrez, once again cuts inside, whips the ball into the box, straight onto the head of Leonardo Ulloa, who heads the ball straight into the bottom corner and puts us 1-0 up into the position where we want to be. This game is one that, as you know, we need to win, and it's a big one that we need to win as well before going on to face Roma next time out in the next episode, in fact. So a nice goal there, coming on the attack. 30 minutes played once again. Jamie Vardy coming forward this time, puts the ball into the box. Keeper punches it out, comes out to Drinkwater, but unfortunately it's played back into the path. Obviously it doesn't quite work out actually, I thought it was Vardy, but Fuchs whips the ball in, gets punched back out by the keeper to Fuchs once again. Lovely first time shot, thought this was going in, hits the bar, and unlucky not to go 2-0 up just before half time. With that 10 minutes to go, in fact, with the corner now, Mahrez to take it, plays it out to the edge of the box to Drinkwater, touches it down, shot, very, very close to going 2-0 up there. But Sevilla come on their attack, first attack of the match just before half time. Genuinely thought that was going in, but it goes just wide of the post, and we keep our 1-goal advantage going into half time. Llorente comes forward here. Very poor piece of defending, but it is. I genuinely thought it was a penalty, but it's actually a free kick here at the start of the second half. Bora to take it, and unfortunately smashed it over the bar. Leicester still 1-0 up. They come on the attack again with Bora. Llorente plays it back in. They don't quite make the most of it, and 50 with just over half an hour to play, it's still 1-0. Mariano plays the ball over to Fernando Llorente, and uses his neck muscles to put a massively powerful header past Schmeichel. It's now 1-0, and we need to try and find a way back into this game. All Brighton should have scored there for me. Puts the ball wide with just over 15 minutes of the match left to go. Vardy coming forward now, 84 minutes played, straight into the hands of the keeper. Gets deflected for a corner from that shot from Gray. Mahrez here now, right at the end. Good shot, good save. We should score that with Okazaki, who came on as a substitute, but unfortunately not. Demarai Gray gets played in. Can we score? Of course we can. We win the game 2-1. And right at the death, we're in that position to go and secure all 3 points away at Sevilla. And pick up 3 points in a massive game that we know obviously we had to win if we were going to secure our spot in the knockout rounds. Well played by Demarai Gray. Fantastic finish into the bottom right left hand corner, depending on which way you look at it. And that's how the game ended, 2-1. And we're going to have a look at the group table now after that game to see how Roma versus Sporting did. And Sporting actually beats Roma, so the top two teams are on 9 points, the bottom two are on 6 points. So despite us beating Sevilla, Roma lost, and it allows Sporting and Leicester to basically catch up. And obviously with us taking on Roma in the next episode as the final match in the group, it's going to be massive as to whether we can actually do it. But Manchester United at home now. Schmeichel, Simpson, Heath, Moore and Fuchs at the back. All Brighton and Drinkwater in midfield. Mahrez, Gray, Vardy and Michel making up the rest of the team. Is exactly the same as the team that beat Sevilla in the last match in the Champions League. Manchester United have Romero in goal for Varela, Blint, McNair, Borthwick Junction in defence for Rother, Schneiderlin, Lingard, Fellaini, Pereira in and Martial, I believe, in midfield. Rooney up front on his own. I would have thought Rooney would have played in midfield, but then again, obviously this is FIFA, not real life. Rooney coming forward now. 14 minutes played. Poor piece of defending. Good shot, good save from the man between the sticks, Michael. Fantastic keeper, as we know. Vardy, good shot there. Good save from the keeper. 0-0 at this point. 18 minutes played. 33 minutes played now. Fellaini plays it into Lingard. Gets his shot away just wide, just over the bar. And it's still 0-0 on the brink of half-time here. Leonardo Ajala gets played in. Can we make the most of this chance? We do, but Vardy gets there, but Romero pulls off an absolutely amazing save. Nice headed chance there for Hughes, but unfortunately heads wide. Into the second half now. Martial across to Rooney, 1-0. The second half, Manchester United upped their game. We didn't, and hence why we're going 1-0 down with 5 minutes of the second half played now. It was challenging, but the ball gets played over to Fellaini. First time shot. Schmeichel gets a hand to it, not quite strong enough. Palmed it into the side netting, and unfortunately United go 2-0 up. And what a strike it was from Fellaini, let's be honest. Yes, Schmeichel should tip it round the post and do better with it. But it's 2-0. We're in a bad position at home. Demarai Gray coming into the box now. Fantastic chance to score. Probably should do, but it is blocked. And goes up for a goal kick, which was made, I think, of Vardy coming forward now. 2 minutes of the match left to be played. Can he score it? No, he can't. It's put straight into the hands of the keeper. The game's decided to slow down again. I don't quite understand why, but the commentary might have done. But in the commentary might have mucked up at the same time. But that is basically unfortunately how the game ended. We pick up a 2-0 loss at home to Manchester United. The next game is against Swansea. The team stayed exactly the same once again from the previous two matches. We come on our first attack of the game here. Fantastic chance to go and score with Mahrez. We come on the attack again. Demarai Gray this time. Another fantastic chance to score on a fantastic save from the man between the sticks. Don't quite know who it was, but we do get a corner taken by Mahrez. Plays it into Liam Moore, headed home, and we take the lead. This game I felt we needed to win, especially after losing at home to Manchester United last time out. And well played by Mahrez. Finds Moore in the box. Keeper came for it. Moore was the quicker, and he got there before anybody else. But nice shot there. But unfortunately on the brink of half time, it didn't quite happen. And another chance there for Emnes this time, their first attack of the match, and it doesn't quite work out for them as they tried to search for an equaliser. But the first highlight of the second half, Swansea score an equalising goal with 54 minutes played, and it's Ayew, I think that is on the score sheet. What a goal it was. Poor defending, good passing play, good attacking play, and just smashes it into the top left hand corner and fires it home. Half an hour to go. Albrighton back to Drinkwater. Gets the shot away. Good save from the keeper. It was probably going wide anyway. But it's still 1-0. We're looking for that goal that's going to secure all 3 points now. Obviously, we need a win in this game. Another fantastic chance there for Liam Moore to score. Doesn't quite make it, but a challenge here. Swansea coming forward, play it over, and it's a penalty. It's a clear-cut penalty. Danny Simpson, I think it is, getting the yellow card there. The challenge was just not timed right. Let's be honest, it was absolutely shambolic, as you'll see from the replay in a second. 72 minutes play, but you can see he was too busy ball watching, didn't know where the player was, slide tackled, wasn't meant to be. It's a penalty. Swansea have a chance to turn the game on its head, and it's Ki Sung-young against Schmeichel. Can they make it? 2-1. Dived the wrong way, and it's 2-1. 15 minutes of the match left to go. We need to start getting ourselves on the attack now and trying to score a chance, a goal, a really good chance at that. We need to make of it and to get a point, basically, because it's pretty important. But a penalty scored by Swansea. They've turned the game on its head. They haven't won. Before this game, they hadn't won in 7 games at home. Shows how poor their form is, and we still can't beat them, and we're in a pretty decent position. Don't quite know where Swansea are in the league, But unfortunately, that's how the game ended. It ended with a 2-1 loss away to Swansea. Well, guys, those 2 losses in the Premier League don't mean we move much in the league. We're still sitting in 6th, I believe. Well, from what I heard from the commentary over the top of like when he comes back to the menus, he gives you the league standings, and if we could actually get to it, there we go. We are still sitting in 6th, five losses, 3 draws, 7 wins, 24 points. We're 11 points off of the league leaders Chelsea, and that game against Swansea, for me, we should never have lost it, to be honest, but these things happen. We haven't made changes to the team, so we could potentially move down to 7th or 8th depending on how other results go, because it's crazy. But next episode we have the final game in the Champions Cup group, a must-win game. This match basically seals our fate, whether we stay in Europe altogether or whether we go out of it altogether or not. So if we win it, we basically potentially go into the knockout rounds of either the Champions League or the Europa League, depending on how Sevilla versus Sporting goes. In terms of the other 2 games in the next episode, along with the game against Roma, we also have a game against Chelsea, another league another league leaders clash. We are at home for that one. We also have Everton away in the league, and then we get closer to the January transfer window, which we are not making transfers in, because I put the poll out and the majority said don't make transfers in January, and that is exactly what I was going to do anyway, but I wanted some feedback from you guys anyway, and that will be that. So thank you very much for watching this episode, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share it around, and I will see you in the next episode very soon indeed. See you later.